Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. I hope you're all well. Welcome to the show. We've got a big afternoon lined up for you. We've got the big XRP and Bitcoin how to always win video coming up in an hour and 10 minutes. But before then,
good morning,
we
good
have
afternoon,
got
good evening, and
Donald Trump
to
talking
Martyn
live. Let me just
Lucas.
mute that. In just a couple of moments' time, we're learning Donald Trump's latest thoughts on power. He's giving a live talk, and we're hoping to learn something from that. But that comes up in 10 minutes' time. So please stand by. I shall bring that to you the moment it begins. We've got a few minutes, so please tap the like button and consider subscribing to the channel if you would like to support us and be part of it. But coming up this afternoon, straight after this, I've got a big event which I hopefully you'll enjoy, a live premiere. The live premiere is this. It comes up straight after the speech. How to always win XRP and Bitcoin. How you can employ these strategies to always win. It'll follow this live show. As soon as we've done with Trump, we shall be on to this XRP and Bitcoin, how to always win. And there really is a strategy to always winning. It's just understanding the mechanics of it all. But that will go live, a live premiere with live Q&A for you all to join in and be part of in an hour and 10 minutes, basically at the end of Trump's speech. It might be slightly before, might be slightly after. I don't know how long Trump is going to speak for. The link is in the chat, and we've got an important poll as well to take part in this. There's a poll running on the video itself. Let me share with you. Please, I've asked you, do not vote yet. It says here, please vote when you have watched the whole video. Did this video help you to always win? It gives you the strategies, and once you've watched it all the way through, hopefully you understand it, and hopefully you'll get you will agree that hopefully you'll think you now know how to win. If not, let me know in the comments. So that's that. I've also got a poll here on our community pages as well. This is where you can vote. Did this Bitcoin video help, an XRP video help you to always win? Here is the link to the community page on YouTube. Please vote after you've seen the video. It says that. We have the same thing on X as well. So please do not vote until, good, I'm so pleased that people are reading this now. We've got such a good community, such a good community. We used to have people voting all the time, doing silly stuff. Now we have no trolls hardly at all, no bots, nothing like that. We've got rid of all of that, and now it's just good, solid investors. This is really, really great to see. Really great to see. Please vote on this after you've watched all the video. Did this help you to always win? And it really is that simple. Okay, making money is easy. The hard part is to keep it. There's my X if you want to repost and like that post there. That comes up straight at the end of today's live announcement from Trump. Okay, so I've been buying all day today, and back in the S&P, look, all my cash is gone, all $34,000 back in again. I liked the report this morning, and I can see 4% from here, which is not much, I know, but I'm earning 4% in a year on the S&P on my cash. So it was time to buy back. We now know that inflation wasn't an issue, so now it was a good time to buy back, and I'm fully invested. I'm not using margin yet. It doesn't make sense to pay 4% to make 4%. That's a bit different. So I'm not going to turn on margin yet. If we go low down and we go get the carry trade, then I will, or anything like that, or a big flash crash, I will. But really right now, there is nothing to do at all. So we'll leave well alone. All right, let me see. Trump is taking the stage. I've got the feed for you. It goes live in just a few minutes from now. Yep, 5 minutes countdown. Excellent stuff. We are ready to bring it to you. Let me go to live comments and questions. Let's read all the questions. Let's have a look. Hey, said Digit. How are you? Mark Saxby, great to have you here, Mark. He's chatting with Trump. Yeah, I was actually. Yeah. Is this some kind of VIP live because it still hasn't started for me? No, it's not. It's for everybody. It's not a members only stream. You are here and welcome. Hoping for some good news on XRP. Yeah. Nari hasn't started yet. Good afternoon, JJ8Ball. Hello, I'm eating now. Hello, how are you? Martyn. Hey friends, say Ray. Lovely to have you here. How are you? Where are you from? What country are you from? What's going on? Louis Van Til, good afternoon to you. South Africa in the house. What is your native language? Tell me, and I'll speak to you in your language. What is your native language? I'll speak to you in your language. And we're off. Yes, indeed we are. And we're off to the races. Anointed Flowers, hi everyone, how you doing? William Myers, good afternoon. It's easy to win and make money, the hard part is to keep it. That's absolutely right. That is very, very true. And you want to stand by because we're about to announce the biggest news ever on our show, which is all for you. We have the biggest exciting news, which we'll announce tomorrow morning. We're having a meeting. Everyone who's a subscriber, part of our show, is about to hear the biggest ever news. It's going to be amazing. You are going to love it. I promise you, you are going to love the news we're going to bring to you. You're going to go, really? I cannot believe you're doing that. Vertical Aerospace is pumping. Great stuff. Hi, Martyn. How are you? Should we have a quick look? EVTL. EVTL. Vertical Aerospace. Let's have a look. It's up 1.7. It's not really pumping though. It's at 1.7 and it's a very volatile stock. If it went 10%, I'd say it's pumping. But thanks for letting me know. But 1.7 isn't really a pump. But it's nice to see it. Thanks for sharing that with us live on the show. Vertical Aerospace, one of our stocks that we pay close attention to, that we are very interested in, as you know. Thanks for letting me know. Hi, Martyn. How are you? Thailand Chip. I'm well. I'm watching cartoons and making money in my pajamas. I love it. Thank you, Martyn. Matthew, how are you? Teresa, hello, evening from the UK. Pebble Mine, dig. What's up? I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I love it, Memphis, Tennessee. I tell you what, say Ray, do you like a bit of Elvis? If you join me on Friday night, I do a good Elvis impression on my music show on Friday night. I'll give you the link here. And are you a member? Let me have a quick look. No, you're not a member. If you become a member, say Ray, you will get a Elvis Presley request. In fact, I'll do a medley for you Friday, 4 p.m. Central on the music channel. Link is on this channel below on the homepage. There you go. If you'd like to become a member, there's a membership link. I'll do a little medley for you. Shout your name out and you get your own video. Today we had a live, did you see it? A live wedding on our show. That was exciting. My name is pronounced Martyn. Martyn, please. Okay, Martyn. I do apologise for getting it wrong. Martyn. I hope I got it right. Martyn. Where are you from, Martyn? Good evening to you, Joyce. What time tomorrow is the amazing news? It'll be announced all day, every day, for the next couple of weeks, probably. It's going to be the biggest news you could ever imagine. And trust me, you cannot afford to miss it. All right? You really don't want to miss this. You're going to go, holy smoke. That's what you're going to say. You're going to say that. Good evening from Ireland. Thoughts on Sound W? I don't know what Sound W is. Elvis songs. I love it. Yes, say Ray. I can certainly do that for you. Let me give you the link to the music show. There it is. Every Friday at 4 p.m. Central. I haven't set it up yet. And I will do it for you. All right. Have you ever seen my live concerts? I'm the world piano man. And I've had my own Vegas show. I've had my own theatre tours. Anyway, we're waiting for Trump. We've got 1 minute to go. And on Friday at 4 p.m., I will do that for you. You're going to love it. I promise you're going to love it. Okay, we're waiting. We're on standby. Get ready for the big video. As soon as Trump has finished speaking this afternoon, we have the biggest XRP video I have ever made, and this is the one that will make you money. In my opinion, I've got you the science, the maths, the numbers all worked out for you, and I hope you will find this useful. All right. It comes up right at the end of Trump's speech. It's scheduled for 2:30, 1 hour from now, but I don't know how long he's going to speak for. The link is in the chat. Get ready for it. Be in the live chat. Be in the live, because there'll be live Q&A for you, live premiere, and you won't want to miss this one. I promise you, it's going to be the best XRP Bitcoin video I have made all year. All right. Okay, we're waiting now for my feed to come through for Trump. He is speaking at the Energy Summit. This is a really, really important a deal. We want to cover this. Martyn, there he is. He's a member now for 2 months. I'm Polish. Hang on a minute, Martyn. Let me say hello. I've been to Poland. I've been to Krakow. Love it. I love Poland. It's a lovely place. Let me speak to you in Polish. Let me speak to you in Polish. Here we go. All right. Okay. In Poland, on my videos, so this video coming up for XRP, you can select Polish in audio and I will speak to you in Polish. That's now a feature we have on our show. So, hi Martyn and welcome to the show. Welcome everybody from Poland. It's lovely to have you here. I visited Poland many times. It's a wonderful place. Welcome to the family. Love everybody in Poland. So here we go.
Cześć, maszeruję i witam na pokazie. Witam wszystkich z Polski. Miło was tu gościć. Odwiedziłem Polskę wiele razy. To cudowne miejsce. Witamy w rodzinie. Kocham wszystkich w Polsce.
There you go. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. Okay, we should have Trump live now. Here we go. Have we got the feed yet? No, we're just waiting. Any second now. Any second now for the live feed. So stand by. Thank you for your date and timestamps on your videos. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, we've recently added that. It was a request by one of our members to add it. These are my trades, 38 trades, 37 wins. This is today's date, July the 15th. It's in the US version. July 15th, in other words, 15th of July, if you're from the UK, 25. And then there's the time, 13:32. It's a 24-hour clock, of course, Central Daylight Time. Central Standard Time, Central Daylight Time, whatever you like. That's what it is. And that was Stadavi helped me with that. I used to have Central Standard Time. It's actually Standard Daylight Time. And Stadavi, if you're in, I will need you to tell me when to change it to Central, whatever it is. There's another version. I can't remember. Anyway, there you go. So, everybody good? We're on standby for Trump. Right at the end of this, you're going to want to watch the biggest XRP video of all time in the world. Right, so we're on standby. We're waiting for Trump. I've been buying all day. Let me have a look at XRP. What's crypto doing? Of course, tomorrow's the big day. XRP day tomorrow with the Bank of America. We'll be covering it early tomorrow morning. You want to be up early. I'm going an hour early in the morning to cover the earnings for Bank of America. All righty. No margin at the moment, Val, but if we get a crash, I shall certainly turn it back on again. I'm getting paid in just 6 days' time. So I was very happy to use my cash. My cash is all gone. I've redeployed all my money. Inflation came through well. We've not had a scare from the 30% tariffs. So it was time to buy back more, which is exactly what I've done. I've added back to my positions. I'm fully invested again. No cash on standby. It doesn't need to be because I'm getting paid in 6 days' time. I can always turn on margin if I need to access cash, and I've got credit cards and everything else. So I wanted to be back in again. Right, we're waiting for President Trump to take the floor. So we're on standby. Okay. We're on standby. We've got the event ready to rock and roll. We are waiting for Trump to take the stage. So I've got all my feeds coming through from all areas. Upcoming. I've got several feeds now. Great. I've got several feeds bringing it to me. So whoever does the best job, hardly anyone's paying attention to this. This is incredible. That's amazing. I'm watching where everyone's watching. There's 21 people watching on CNBC. They've got 3.16 million watching this speech. Yahoo Finance, they've got 1.4 million subscribers. They've got 13 people watching. And we have got 328 and we've got 90,000. I bloody love it. I bloody love it. All right. So how about that? Put that in your pipe and bloody smoke it. YouTube and everybody else. How about that? #1 channel in the world again. All right. Well, I'm going to put this on X just to let everybody know. In fact, sod it. I'm going to do that. Live President Trump delivers live now on YouTube. This is funny. I'm going to have a laugh. CNB. Whoops. Live now on you. Whoops. This is funny. You're going to like this. Not a lot, but you're going to like it. All right. Hang on. Let me get this. Put the link in there. Live now on YouTube. Wait. Okay, there we go. On CNBC and BC with I've got to be quick. With CNBC, they're still waiting. With CNBC, 3.16 million. All right. With 3.16 million subs. 21 waiting. 21 waiting. On Yahoo with 1.4 million. With 1.4 million subs. 14 waiting. With us, how many are waiting? 343 waiting. Love it. I can't help it. It's funny, isn't it? It's funny. If life is not for enjoyment, life is not worth living. That's what I say. Sod it. There you go. Trump. Okay. There you go. Post. Right, I've just posted it. I thought, sod it. There you go. Look at that. There you go. There's my X post. Go and vote on that. Energy Summit live, Trump. Okay. Look, I'll show you. Look, there's Yahoo Finance. 14 people waiting. 1.4 million. Not joking. Look, 25 waiting. 3.16 million. I love it. Okay, there you go. Don't need CNBC anymore. Don't need it. Taking his time to come on the stage, isn't he? I've just refreshed it. Still 12 waiting on Yahoo Finance. I've refreshed it on CNBC. Still 24 waiting. Yeah. I'm loving it. We are the people's channel. We are the people's channel. Yes. Yes, we are the people's channel. Right. Go and like that. Go and like that. I've just put it on. Go on. Go and like that. Go and share it. Go and say, up your bum, CNBC. Go and say, up your bum, Bloomberg. Go and say, up your bum, Yahoo Finance. Right? That's what you got to say. All right? What you got to say, you got to comment to that and say, up your bum, CNBC. Up your bum, Long John Silver. Up your bum, Yahoo Finance. Might as well. No one's watching it. It's rubbish. The Lucas Aids. We are the mods. 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 Name the film. Name the film for 10 points. Name the film for 10 points. Right? If you name the film for 10 points, right? Name the film for 10 points. We are the mods. 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 We are. This will be a little bit of British culture for you. A little bit of British culture. Most of you haven't got British culture because most of you Americans, you ain't got a clue. You don't know what you're talking about, right? If you got British culture, you'll be going, okay, I know what that is. We're still waiting. Come on, bloody hell, how long got to wait for this? It's unbelievable. Trump speaks. We want Trump to speak. We want Trump. We want Trump. Anyone got the film yet? Anyone got the film yet? Let me go over here. XRP, trimming a little bit. Getting ready for the big day tomorrow. Getting ready for the big day tomorrow. Paul Daniels in the house. Not a lot. That's right. Saab's got it. Saab's got it. I cannot wait to tell you about our big exciting news. After the show tonight, we're having a conference. Me, Sensei and Vaz to discuss our biggest ever thing ever on the show. For you. Not for us. For you. And you're going to go, oh, bloody hell. Forget CNBC, forget Bloomberg, forget everybody, really, because what we're about to do for you, you're going to go, oh my God, I can't believe it. Just did it. Yeah, smaller channels again. Evil laugh. Yeah, wow, I love it. Sell the news. Paul Daniel in the house. Victor Blom. So come on, what's the movie? We are the mods. We are the mods. We are the mods. We are the mods. What is it? Yes! We got a bit of that. Quadrophenia. What's the best scene in the whole of the movie? Quadrophenia. That's it. Quadrophenia. That's it. A bit of The Who. Yes, well done everybody who got it right. Quite a few of you got it right. What's the best scene in the movie? Right, anybody know? Go Trump said speed freak. They can't get that little British accent on CNBC. They can't. Quadrophenia, that's it. Paul Daniels lived in Ipswich, not far from me. I love it, Rev Biker. Not a lot. Bro, what kind of coffee you have today, bud? Nothing, mate. Nothing. It's just called life. We are waiting for Donald Trump. We are waiting. There ain't much we can do at the moment. We are just waiting to hear his speech, and I want his speech. And we are on standby. We are on standby. And there's 27 people watching on CNBC. Yahoo Finance, 12 people. And we've got 349. They've got millions. CNBC's got like 3.4. Yahoo's got 1.4. They've got no one watching. It's like Fox and CNN. No one watches it anymore. It's amazing. I was looking at the other day, the salaries of people that are on CNN and Fox, they're paid millions. They must be losing so much money. Nobody watches the show anymore. They're all watching YouTube. Bloody hell. Oh, God. The end credits. No, not the end credits. If you've seen the film Quadrophenia, you will know the scene with Leslie Ash up the alley in Brighton. Up the alley in Brighton with Phil Daniels. Is it Phil Daniels? I think it's Phil Daniels, isn't it? Up the alley. They get up to no good up the alleyway. Yeah, they're all excited. They're teenagers. They're running up the alley and they're a little bit of that. A little bit of that. When I was 16, I used to watch that. That was brilliant. That was my favorite scene in the whole video. Yeah. Revved Up Biker, fake subscribers. You think Yahoo Finance are paying for subscribers and CNBC? No, they're not. I don't think they're paying for subscribers. It's that people just subscribe because they think it's the way to do things. If you're going to be an investor, you've got to watch CNBC, and then they realise it's all a bit of a joke because the contributors are all in it for themselves. So never take advice from CNBC. It's rubbish, right? They'll go, you should really buy Chevron oil right now. And you go, because I did this 4 years ago. I used to watch it all the time. And I watched it and I went, right, I should buy Chevron oil because this man on CNBC says so. It went down and down and down and down. It's like, what's going on here? You told me it was a great idea to buy. Rubbish. I've never had any news yet on CNBC that's been of any help to me. They're always got something to say, something to sell, even though they haven't, but they have. So be careful. Never seen the film. You need to go and watch it now. Leslie Ash getting jacked up against a wall by Phil Daniels. I wouldn't have put it quite like that, but yeah, there it is. Best scene in the video. Best scene in the movie. If you're 16 years of age, you think, brilliant. This is brilliant. All right. When you're 16 and you've never seen anything like it, I've never seen a night like it. And I ain't looking forward to the journey home neither. I'm telling you that, boy. I wouldn't. We're waiting for Trump to speak. Right. The whole world is tuned in on this channel. Honestly, that's the truth. That's CNBC. There's 20 people waiting. They've got 4.5 million. No one cares. No one cares, right? We got Yahoo Finance. Yahoo Finance, they've got 12 people waiting. 1.25 million. I mean, no one cares. Love it. So all we can do is wait. So we'll wait. It don't matter. We're building the anticipation. That's what we're doing. Don't worry. I can keep this going all night long. Don't worry about that. I will never run out of energy. Never run out of energy. No chance. No fight scene in the pub. Oh, the fight scene in the pub's pretty good. I like when they go over the garden on the mopeds. That's quite good as well. Does Trump's speech now affect the crypto market? This speech shouldn't do. He's talking about power, energy and power, which is important for the data centers, I'd imagine. Let's get those likes up, everyone. Yeah, how come we've only got 97 likes? How come we've only got 97 likes? There's 400 people watching. About 1,000,000% more than CNBC and 1,000,000% more than Yahoo Finance. I'm the only person who can be bothered to put this show on, and I've got 97 likes. Mind you, it's more than the viewers from CNBC and Yahoo Finance combined, so I should say, well, that's pretty good, really. I mean, they've got none. I mean, look, Yahoo Finance with 1.2 million, 2 likes. 2. Shall I like it? Nah, I'm not going to like it. What about CNBC? They got 4.25 million, 4.5 million, 7 likes. 7 likes. It's pretty funny, isn't it? Come on, you got to laugh. We got to get through this together. We got to get through this. We got to get through this. Sacrifice. We're making sacrifices. Does Trump's speech now affect it? I won't think so. Are you about to monetize your YouTube channel on Gigastar so that you can invest it and get a portion of the proceeds? Gigastar? Never heard of it. Never heard of Gigastar. Who are they? Never heard of it. Who are you? Are you coming from Gigastar to promote it? You should be a sponsor then you can promote it all you want. I don't know who you are. Those people on the networks are paid puppets. Well, of course they are. Well, I'm paid as well. I mean, I earn money from YouTube. I don't do it for free. In fact, I do it for super chats. I love the super chats. The super chats are the best. I liked when I came in, Revved Up Biker. You always do, mate. 99th like, Say Ray from Tennessee. She's going to join us on Friday. Don't you, Say Ray? Say Ray's going to join us. Say Ray, you can be on the show with me. Look at this. This is where I'll be. In fact, I won't be here. I'll be over here. Watch. I'll be back there at the piano, and you can be in one of these spots. All right? You can be in one of these spots joining me live on the show. In fact, I tell you what I need to do. I need to fix some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one should be 7. This was Sensei the other day. Sensei came on the show and broke everything. Set 7, 8. No, there you go. I fixed it now. It's broken. Sensei broke it. Right, we're on standby for Donald Trump. Put that in your pipe. 157. With great power comes great responsibility. You're right there, mate. But I haven't got either. I second that. Thank you so much for explaining tax lots. You ain't seen nothing yet. You wait till you see the main video. Crystal bill just failed in procedural terms in Congress. Crypto bill just failed. We don't know that. Sensei would tell me that if that was true. We don't know that, Gerardo. You're not a member of this channel. We cannot verify that news. Right, I'm on standby. Come on, Donald Trump. How long I got to wait? I got a premiere, mate. I know you're the president and everything. Which is really important. I understand it. But I got a video coming out, mate. And I'm not being funny. There's nobody watching it on CNBC. There's nobody watching it on Yahoo. There's nobody watching it on CNN. There's nobody watching it on Fox. But there's people watching it on my channel. So I'm not being funny, Mr. President. All right? I'm going to have to go with my video in a minute. I mean, you had your chance, mate, but you blew it. I mean, I could just put my video back a bit, couldn't I? Shall I put it back a bit, or shall I go, no, you missed your spot, Mr. President. You missed your spot. They forced to watch Yahoo Finance at the airport. That's why they have views that they do. There you go. I didn't know that, say Ray, but I think you're right, you know. I think you're right. They do. They show it at all the airports, don't they? Mind you, say Ray, if they're showing it at the airport, it's only one channel. Not everybody watching it is really getting the views. Do you know what I mean? But you might be right. That might be 12 airports. 12 airports. 12 airports today are sharing the news of Yahoo Finance. Crypto bill just failed. I haven't got that. Why do you keep spamming that? There's no evidence for that. We want real news, not fake news. That's right, Eric Williams. You tell him, mate. We got people coming in here because they're trying to short the market. They're trying to... See, look, I started with $5,000. It's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. I've now got $1. I've lost all my money today on Robinhood. I've lost it all. Don't worry, it comes back. Don't worry, I haven't really lost it all. Just keep watching. This happens on Robinhood now and again. Now and again, Robinhood come in and steal all your money, right? But then they give it you back. Don't worry, it's all good. Don't worry about it. It will come back. There it is. See it? $250,000. Started with $5,000. No options, no shorts, no margin. Only the S&P, a little bit of XRP now because you told me to get some. So I did. I support the community. I support everybody. I'm always supporting the winners. I don't support the losers. No point supporting the losers because you just become a loser, right? Associate with the winners. It's obvious, isn't it, really? We want the real news. Remember, when everyone disliked so hard on Joe Biden, videos are disabled, the dislike button back in 21, proving nobody likes Potato Joe either. Nice one, Say Ray. That's quite funny. I'll give you that. They've, mind you, though, I just need to tell you, there is a downlight button. There is a downlight button. All right? There is. You just don't see how many downlikes there are. Shall I tell you how many there are? I can't actually show you this. You just have to believe me because there's no way. I'm trying to think. Is there a way I can show you? There's no way at all I can show you. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, there is. Hang on. Let me do this. Let me control my little camera and show you behind the scenes. All right? Right? I shouldn't do this, really. Right? Hang on a minute. Look, let me show you. We're still waiting for Trump. Let me show you. Look, the TV. Look, I'll zoom in. Look, I'll zoom in. I'll zoom in. I'll go into, like, have I got a little gimbal? Look, watch. I'll drive it over there. Can I zoom in any more? I don't know if I can. Oh, hang on. I might be able to zoom in a bit more. Yeah. Here we go. Zoom in. Oh, you can't see it. It's too far away. Right. What you've got here, where would it show you? It shows you, right. It shows you just, it shows you just there. If you've got a magnifying glass, just there, what you will see on the screen, just there on the screen, 161 likes and 4 downlikes. So it does show me, but you just don't see how many people don't like anymore. But I ain't bothered. I'll tell you what it is, right? If you don't like it, you don't like it. You know, it don't matter, does it? Do you want to have a little look on the studio? Whee! Look, there's where I have my tea. There's my tracks that are waiting to go up and down. They'll start going up and down probably tomorrow. I just need some more time to sort it out. My camera, all my tracks broke. All right, so that's why it's like that. Anyway, yeah, 4 people have downliked. That's all. It's really funny as well. It's the same person every day. There's one person who comes in with 2 accounts and a couple of accounts, and they just downlike every show. I could be giving away $1 million on the show. They'd still downlike it. It wouldn't make any difference whatsoever. They'll always downlike my show no matter what I do. So we don't care, do we? Do we care? No, do we buggery? Delia Smith says, come on, let's be having you. Let's be having you. Delia Smith. Delia Smith. I like Delia Smith. Thank you so much, Martin, for all you do in the entertainment. Thank you, Teresa. Pleasure. Bought XRP at 290. Congratulations. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at it. It's going back up. Look, it's true. You're not reading teleprompt, and what you say is what you mean. That's right. There's no teleprompter. Do you want to see what's in front of me? How can I show you what's in front of me? There. Can you see? This isn't going to work, is it? Wait until I get my cameras moving. It's so annoying that my cameras aren't moving. Can you see over here? Look, see, this is what this. Hello, 1, 2. I'm looking down this camera, and there's my light. There's no teleprompt. I'm just looking. There's my Trump broadcast. I'm just talking to you. Yeah. And I tell you why, nobody would write this down, would they? You couldn't write this script, right? So I couldn't have a teleprompter because I couldn't read it anyway. We're waiting for Trump. Just wait for him. Ooh, the President of the United States. It's a bit rude, though, isn't it? Bit rude, isn't it? I've got to wait for the President. What have I got to wait for the President for? I mean, look, all the broadcasts. I've got a premiere coming out. Donald Trump. We're trumping and a pumping all over the place. I want to get on with my flipping video. Come on, geezer. It's true. It's true. You're not reading a teleprompter. It is true. But XRP. Just wait for him. Okay, I'll wait. Course office setup. It's not an office. It's a bloody studio. It's not a bloody office, is it? Does that look like an office to you? No, it bloody doesn't. It bloody doesn't. Hang on a minute. I've got to turn that camera back. Let me turn that camera back. It's on the main. There we go. We'll go to the side. We'll go to the side. I tell you what about we go over here? Who wants to go to the other side? Who wants to go on the other side of the studio? Oh, there's the magic curtain. Here comes the magic curtain. Hey, there's the magic curtain. Look at that. You see that red light there? Oh, look at that. I can go all the way around. Ooh, look at the soundproofing. Oh my God, that's 360. Hey, look at that. Look at that. I didn't know I could go 360. Look at that. Should we look up? Looking up. There's the magic curtain. That's up over here. How high can we go? Look how high that ceiling is. Bloody hell. Right, go to the right. Go to the left. Look at that. I've never taken you up here before. See how big my studio is? It's a palace. All right, let me go to the left. Bloody hell. I don't know where I am now. I'm like confused. Whoa. Look how high up I am. Bloody hell. Look at that. Hang on. Is me fancy light. Look at that. Look at that. See? It's very posh, this studio. Look, you can see over there. And if I go up here, look at that. See, you thought it was a small studio. Some people go, it's a small studio. No, it's not. It's like a castle. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, it looks good on camera, doesn't it? It looks better on camera than real life. That looks very grand, if I may say so myself. It's not, I suppose it is like that, but it doesn't feel like that. There you go. And then we can go all the way down to the floor. Look at that. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. But wait, Trump hasn't spoken yet. Now, this is one of my tracks. Now, this track is broken. In fact, both tracks are broken. See, both tracks aren't moving. Both tracks are just sitting there doing absolutely nothing, and it's really annoying me. So I basically bought new ones on Amazon. Such a waste of money. I've got to buy new ones every time they send me rubbishy broken stuff. It's not right, is it? Is it right? Should it be happening? I don't think it should be happening. Right, let's go back to the main section. There we go. Look at that. It's good, isn't it? Right. Let's come back to here. Has Trump come on the screen yet? I'm still waiting. Can you show how you control your lights?
Vaz has become a member. Can you show how you control your lights?
Vaz is showing off. Okay, I'll show you how I control my lights. All right then. So, all right, have we got time? Trump is still waiting. Yeah. Yeah. I've checked both feet. Yeah. Trump's still not speaking. Right. I'll keep my eye on it. Yes, I will. I will show you how I control my lights. Vaz is just showing off now. He knows why. Look. Right. So, my lights are controlled by that computer there. If you look at that computer there, that is a Mac 2013, years and years old, and it basically blew up. Its battery exploded, so I took it apart. And it just runs on mains, right? And that is light key. That is a DMX light controller. So out of the computer goes into a DMX controller hub. So anything DMX, which is basically everything, digital information, can plug into that, and this is how I program my lights. That picture there in the middle, can you see that picture of a person on a keyboard with his arms stretched out? That's me, and that's the layout of my lights. That's the layout of my lights, how they are in the studio. So if I go over there now, look, and I turn on the piano light, you see the piano light? See that? Can you see it? Look at that. If I go to the dance mode, you can actually see the lights, look, dancing on the screen, simulating what's going on in the studio. And all those black bits at the bottom is the cheering crowd, right? That's the cheering crowd. So that's my lights. So I can control them from my computer, but I also control them via, also control them via, we're going a bit too quick here. Let me zoom out. Let me zoom out a little bit. Let me zoom out. We also control them by the Stream Deck. I've got 3 Stream Decks. There you go. Just there, just here, there is a Stream Deck. Can you see it? There. No, there. There. There is a Stream Deck. All right, that's a Stream Deck Pro 32 thingamajig, right? So I got one there, but I've also got one, and we're still waiting for Trump, right? We're still waiting for Trump. Let me just zoom round. Oh, hello. Steady. I've got a street. These are the switches on the piano. This is a grand piano. See this grand piano here? These are my switches for my cameras. Can you see that? That's how I control the cameras when I'm at the piano. There is another Stream Deck. See that right in the middle next to the keyboard? That's another Stream Deck. That controls the stream. That controls one set of lights as well. And then just below that keyboard, but you can't really see it, just below that typing QWERTY keyboard, right in the middle of the camera now, that's the above those white keys is another Stream Deck to control the lights from there as well. So whether I'm side facing, front facing, and there's the flags. There is the United States, the UK, Texas, and Cornwall. All right, there you go. There you go. I'll tell you something else as well. This is interesting. Over here, see there's foot switches down the floor? Can you see those foot switches on the floor there? There. See those foot switches just there? If I bring my foot out, hello, 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 I can change the cameras. So as I'm talking to you, I'm changing the cameras in the studio. That's what those do. And then I'll show you this. This is quite cool. I don't know if I can see it, but just behind the keyboard in the center of the screen now, you can't really see it, but there's like a little black handle. See that black handle? That's my solar power. The whole studio is powered off solar. So there's a battery pack, an battery pack is charged from the sun. And underneath here, that little light you can see there, that little glow on the screen there, that's an LED display of the UPS, which then smooths the current out. And that's the backup internet. I know it doesn't look like very much, but it is. Just take my bloody word for it. It's the backup. It's the backup internet. Trump's still not spoken, so I'll show you one more thing. I can't believe it's so bloody late. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Right, I'll show you another thing. Over here, this is the extra channel. You know you all watch the extra channel, right? 24 hours a day. That runs from a separate computer. That one there. Can you see that computer there? If I zoom up to that. Whoops-a-daisy. Right. This computer here, this is a laptop. That's the laptop that used to power the show. If I turn the lights up, there you go. See, there's the screen. That laptop is doing the extra channel. Let's turn the screen down. We save as much electricity as possible. And then if you look behind it, there's my Yamaha mixing desk. See, look, when I speak, the green lights come on. Hello? Hello? Hello, 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 hello? All right, there it is. And just behind there, I don't think you can see it. No, you can't see it. Just behind there, there was the spin the wheel this morning when we made somebody famous. That's now replaying on the extra channel. There's my phone. That's my phone in the middle of the screen there that I keep on during the show. So if Sensei or Vaz talk to me on Discord, I've always got communication to outside of the studio. That's very important, that. That's very, very important, that is. There's my Yamaha monitors. Sensei said I need some new monitors. These are reference speakers, so they are flat. So what I hear is what goes in. And what else have I got? There's my guitar. There's a little guitar, look. There you go. And there is the lights. Wee, wee, wee. There's the magic curtain. That's what I always talk about when I talk about the magic curtain. When I go through the magic curtain, it's just there. All right. But yeah, they're the lights. And you can see these lights up here. Can you see the lights up on the ceiling? They are moving heads. So we've got moving. We're still waiting for Trump, by the way. That's why I'm doing this. We've got moving heads everywhere. So you see that light up the top? Watch this. So I can take you up there, look. I can put that on the middle of the screen. Right, watch this. So these moving lights, they're everywhere. They're all over the studio. So I can highlight certain areas. And if I get everything dancing, there you go. See that? There you go. I can control that, put that wherever I want. Change the gobos, change the colors, the lights, whatever I like. Just because. Got nothing better to do than sit here doing it. Right? What else have we got? We got LED lights on the window there. We've got soundproofing. We've got that there is a cathedral window. Whoops, not that. There you go. See the cathedral window? It's got tiles all over it, black tiles. That's to make the studio dark and also to make it sound good. There's the big screen. What else? We've got something on the wall. We got stuff on the wall. There's the crystal ball. There's the crystal ball of magicness. More switches, more monitors. A fan. My best fan ever. Pictures that were sent to me. Someone drew a picture of me once. Someone drew a picture. You can't really see it very well. It's me singing, look, somewhere. All right. There you go. All right, there you go. I think you've seen it. Best studio tour in the world ever. There you go. How about that? Okay. Donald Trump, are you going to speak or not? Or am I just going to sit here all day talking to everybody? I think now we're getting ready. Now we're getting ready. People are in the hall. We have some success. Okay, look at this. This is the event. We have people waiting. There you go. There's 5 people turned up. As many people watching on Yahoo Finance. They're probably on YouTube. Look at them on their phones. They're on YouTube now watching me. Hey, I just thought about it. Oh, wait, guy in the pink shirt. Guy in the pink shirt. Yeah, you. You're watching me, aren't you? You're watching me on YouTube now. I've got you on the screen and I'm talking to you. Why is there nobody sat next to you either side? Just thought, give me a wave into the camera. Give me a wave into the camera if you can hear me. Oh, they're zooming in on him. They're zooming in on him. I love it. Yeah, look, yeah, he's surprised. Don't put your phone away. Don't put your phone away. Nobody's watching you on CNBC and Yahoo. We're all watching you on Martyn Lucas Investor. Yeah. Get your phone back out. He missed it, didn't he? He has no idea how famous he isn't because he's on Yahoo Finance. No one's watching him on there. More people watching him here. So we're just waiting for Trump to come out. We're talking energy. We're talking energy. Oh, what a day. That studio is crazy. Martyn, you make it being patient on these down days. You make it easy. There you go. That's what it's about. The bill really did fail. Keith, what are you going to do? You spin me right round, baby, right round. You need some, all you need is someone doing the weather. I'm feeling sick. You don't get this on CNBC. I like your studio. It's better and a lot more fun than most. It's better and a lot more fun than most. That's right. Yes, Martyn, you got a good rig out there, mate. Very nice. I thought it was a small room. Crypto church. It's a crypto cathedral. It's a crypto cathedral. Imagine coming in this stream for the first time, seeing this. Love it. Martyn, can you play the piano for us? Well, I can, but Trump's about to speak. You'll miss it. You'll have Trump and then I'll be playing the piano. It's not right. How do you get out there? Cool. Show us how you walk out of there. Show us how you walk out of there. What do you mean? I go through the magic curtain. I only watch this bold musical American for the British accent. Well, that's a bit silly. I'm from England. I only watch this bold musical American. It's a bit offensive, isn't it, Ben? I only watch this bold musical American, except I'm from England, so you got that wrong, for the British accent. Well, the reason why I've got a British accent is I'm from Britain. I don't know why. I mean, I am bold. In fact, I'm not actually bald. I shave it to be like that. Look. See, look, hair. I shave it like this. I could grow it and I could look like that bloke there with the green tie. I could look just like that. If I grew it, who wants me to grow it? No, I'm not doing it. I prefer it like this. Too hot for that. Show us how you walk out of there. I only watch this bold man. I don't know. DMX party up. Did you know you can run your lights off your stream deck? Get out of it. You should do stars and galaxies on the ceiling with mini LEDs. I could do that, couldn't I? You'd never see it, though. It's a waste of electricity. I mean, I know it's not much, but you'd never see it. You should do... It'd be quite good, though, isn't it? Martyn, can you play piano? Not right now. Puts my Govey lights to shame. Spaceship. Love it. I got whiplash from the last camera move. Barefoot. It's hot. It's bloody hot. That's why, mate. End phase. Fox is told they will try to revote on the rule for crypto. Bills around 5 p.m., etc. It's making outreach for members who blocked the crypto bill. I got no evidence of that at all. If Sensei could confirm that, we'll cover it, but I don't see that. He's eating McDonald's. President Trump is late because he's dealing with the Congress that blocked the crypto bill. What software do you use for the cameras? What software? None. They just plug directly into the studio, Mac Studio, and then I'm using Ecamm Live to run my studio. Disco time. Who's the picture on the wall? Who's the picture on the wall? Me. They're all me. I just love me, see? And soon 100,000 plate. Oh, yes. Let me show you. See here. See here, right, there is the plaque, the silver play button from YouTube. That is going just there. That is going just there. That is going right there. There's a place for it already, ready and waiting. Oh yeah, check it out. I'm going to have to put back my video. Unbloody believable. I have to reschedule that. Thanks, Donald Trump. I had a really good video coming out that would have, done really well, and you have spoiled it. So we're going to have to put it back. I've got it to premiere in 15 minutes. I can't be having that. It's now going to be, 3:30, isn't it? 3:30. Yeah, changes saved. 3:30. Unbelievable. Donald Trump, you just cost me money. I'd have had a good video gone out there, mate. I tell you that. Now I've got to sacrifice it. That's a bit out of order, really, to be honest. It's a bit out of order. You're a billionaire. I'm barely scratching a penny together here, and I'm trying to, get a video out, and you ruined it. Ticker tape cannons. Leah did that once, and I got really upset. It went every bloody where. Every bloody where. It was in every bloody thing. No ticker tape cannons. For me, now the market is on sale. Martyn, can you play piano? Not just yet. Just heard Trump-backed cryptocurrency regulation bill fails to clear the congressional hurdle. I've not been told that. I've not been told that. I got to be honest. You caught him red-handed. Robbie, he's blushing. Look at him. Caught what's red-handed? You caught him red-handed. Caught what red-handed? How do you walk out? How do you walk out the studio? What do you mean, how do I walk out the studio? Why is someone doing that? Oh, he's playing with the lens. Look, he's screwing the lens cap. What are you doing, mate? What are you doing? You don't screw... Wait, what are you doing? You don't need to do that anymore. It's a digital lens, mate. It's synced in by itself. Look at him, look. He's taken the front cover off. He's broken it. No need for that. Was the XRP a fluke? Exit stage left. You're apologies. You're a US citizen. Apologies. No, I am a US. Oh, I've got a green code. I'm actually a legal alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in Dallas. There you go. Just joined. Are we talking about lights? Yeah, we are talking about lights. As your money grows, so shall your hair. Mine are the best. Well, you say that. Bing AI says, yes, the Genius Act has been passed by the US Senate on June 17th and is currently awaiting consideration in the House. Yes, I don't know why people are coming in saying the bill. Sensei, we got people coming in saying the crypto bill has failed. No, I've got no evidence of that whatsoever. Sensei would have called me into my little screen I showed you a minute ago. I've not seen that. Yes, we're talking lights. Martyn just gave us a roller coaster tour around the studio. No further news yet. Exactly. Need to rewatch it. Yes, you do, Sensei. Sensei Crypto, how are you doing? Production meeting. When we talk about how the sausage gets made. Hey? 201k is all you have invested, Martyn. 211k is all you have invested. 211 is all you have invested, Martyn. You've lost me. I don't understand that. I don't get what the question is. He might not have any hair, but he's still got a cupboard full of head and... True! I've got loads of head and shoulders. Yes, voting happening today. Yes, sub. Yes, Trump doesn't like fake media. Trump tweet. Trump tweet. What's going on? Let me, hang on. Where's the Trump tweet? Where's the Trump tweet? Repeat it, Sensei. Repeat it. I can't get to it. Where is it? I can't bloody see it. Trump tweet. Here we go. Trump tweet. Happy Crypto Week. The House will vote soon on a tremendous bill to make America undisputed #1 leader, digital assets. Right. There you go. Just come out. Just come out. There it is. So why is everybody coming in saying, oh, the bill's failed? It bloody hasn't. You're just making it up. You're just making it up. I don't know why people do it. Why do people do it? They just want something to say. Everybody wants something to say, even though it's rubbish. Next seems to be just impossible amendments, not a failed bill. Final approval will be August. LOL. Everyone's laughing. You caught the man in a pink shirt watching your show on YouTube. Caught him red-handed. That's why he put his phone away. You start talking about him. How much money do you have? Millions. What do you mean, how much money do you have? Do you know Mark Cuban? Yes, I played in his house. Yeah. I played in his house. Do you want to see a video? Me and Mark Cuban in his house. Where is it? Highland Park. Yeah, I played in his house. Highland Park. No, that didn't come up. What shall I put? Mark Cuban. Mark. I'm trying to find it. Mark Cuban event. Here we go. All right, here we go. Here's me at Mark Cuban's house. People go, I don't believe you. I don't care whether you believe me or not. All right, I do these gigs all the time. A lot of these people I can't tell you about. It's secret. I'm being totally serious. So here's me in Mark Cuban's house. This guy here is his builder. Mark Cuban has his own builder. Look at that. We're still waiting for Trump. You're not going to miss anything. Don't worry. And let me clear the decks. Right. This guy here is Mark Cuban's builder. Mark Cuban's a billionaire in case he owns the Mavericks and stuff like that, right? I play in his house. There's me in my suit. Look, this guy builds his houses. Whenever he needs an house, look, we got Ferraris outside, we got Lamborghinis, we got all sorts. This is Mark's house, right? There's me singing with the models. This is Mark's house. That's the bottom of the stairs next to the kitchen. I started doing Michael Jackson, and then these two models started dancing with me. It's like, what's going on here? Mr. Mark Cuban, why are these models schmoozing around me while I'm singing? I quite like it, though. Who's coming down the stairs? You'll never guess. Jerry Jones was there. He's coming down the stairs now, just in the background. Jerry Jones owns the Cowboys. He's coming down the stairs behind me. Look, so there's my piano. I took that piano with me. I carry my own piano on these gigs. Look, see? And these two girls just jumped in and started like dancing with me. And I thought, what's going on here? Why are you dancing with me? This is what happens when you do these gigs. And then you meet all these like really famous people. This is a famous rapper. He's like a DJ rapper guy. Look. Everybody eating posh food. Look at that. Posh people wearing posh clothes. Right, what else we got? Oh, it's them girls again. Wherever I go, the girls pop up. We're waiting for Trump to come out. So I get asked to play in these houses all the time, but I don't do it anymore. I'm too busy on YouTube. I've done all sorts of celebrity gigs. Top Hat and Tiara, Elton John, all sorts. Yeah, wherever you go, you get all these girls come out. Like, what's going on here? Anyway, what else? Oh, there's Mark's house. That was my car at the time. I'm not going to show you my number plate. That was my car at the time. Look at that. Do you like that? That was my car. That's his house. It's all right, isn't it? In fact, I can show you that. Yeah, I can show you that. No, I better not. Probably not. Right, there you go. Right, we're waiting for Trump. What else do you want to see? Anybody else famous? I've got loads. I'm trying to pass the time, folks. I'm trying to pass the time. Let me go back to here a minute. I'm trying to think of something funny to show you. What can I show you that's funny? I can show you me as Michael Jackson hanging off a crane and flying off from the gig in a helicopter. If you want to see that, if you want to see me as Michael Jackson flying off my gig in a helicopter. In fact, I arrived in a helicopter. If you want to see that, that's going to cost you a super chat. If you want to see me as Michael Jackson, I did Michael Jackson impersonations and I used to fly around in helicopters. If you want to see that, that's going to cost you a super chat. Otherwise, you can't get it. When Trump starts speaking, every time scare It hasn't failed. It went to the House of Genius yet. Bill soon. We're waiting for it to start. Pennsylvania Energy. He probably wants to get the bill passed and then come out and say, we smashed it. Everyone's coming out now. It's getting exciting. Are you excited? Where's Sensei? Is he? Yeah, he's okay. I thought both parties liked the crypto bill. He bought shampoo at discount from Costco years ago when he had hair. Yes. Oh, we got audio yet? They're just playing music. We don't want the music. We don't want the music from earlier. Old post. Martyn, you're not bold. You have a large forehead like me. Both handsome lads. That's it. You're right there, mate. Martyn needs a Trump yuppie. Trump toopy. How would you like to be up on, how much would you be up on space if you held? By now, about 20 grand. It doesn't matter, does it? I wouldn't have had the money to buy in the S&P. It doesn't matter. It's where I'm going to be in end of the decade. So are your parents super proud of you, brag on you being a wonderful teacher and musician? I bet they do. Sadly, my parents both passed away. I've lost both my parents. So yeah, unfortunately, our riches, by the way, it doesn't matter. It's perfectly fine. Just telling you the truth. Have you played for P. Diddy? Funnily enough, I haven't. Damn, Martyn looking good. Martyn to call them the models because he's married. Exactly. Martyn, have a riz. What? Hey, what's that? Martyn, is that rude? I don't know what that is. Yeah, USA. Teach me how to play the piano so I can score models. The girls love you, Martyn. Well, those three did. That's all I'm saying. Those three did. We're waiting for Trump, aren't we? We're waiting for Trump to come out. Don't believe that. Martyn's only seen Cuban on Shark Tank. He uses a PL player and auto-tune. It's all smoke and mirrors. He used to be a magician. As a musician, currently a cult leader of the US. That's it. That's me. Yep, it's all lies. I'm actually a cult leader. Cool. Buy space. The models. Martyn. We're waiting for Trump to come out. It's RC's wife, Megan. It's there. I tried to catch her earlier. Sing up some Billie Jean. I can do it. Megan, congratulations on your beautiful wedding. I need to see Trump's so much. Go on, hate on the president. Hate on the greatest president ever, America. What's going? No one's hating on anybody, are they? Congratulations, Megan. Your one moment for the number one moment in Martyn's music show. Absolutely right. The best wedding in the world. Alex Karp is there. Is he? I'm so sorry, Martyn, your parents aren't on earth being your biggest fans. You're beloved on the... I love this channel. This is my family, that's right. This is my best ever gig. I love doing this. Martyn, like Del Boy said, next time we'll be millionaires, Rodney. Ooh, where is Donald Trump? He's coming on stage. Give him a minute. Brian Miner, I appreciate everyone. We've got this hype with Biden. What's going on? I can't keep up with the comments. I appreciate everyone. I see the little... let's see the little fellas. You want to see the little fellas? Here come the little fellas. Hey! And the little ladies. Hey! Just saying. Crypto Week. Martyn is a cult leader and we are drinking the Kool-Aid. That's right. That's right. You don't believe me? Watch. If you don't believe that you are in a cult following, watch this. It works every single time. You ready? The power of the super chat. Look into the screen for the power of the super chat. Yes, there are. I'm trying to find the button and I can't find it. Where is the button to the super chat? Where the heck is it? I can't. Oh, God, I've lost it. It doesn't matter. I don't even need it. I don't even need it. Watch the super chats come in. Look into the screen. Give me money. The power of the super chat. If you give me money now, your stocks and shares will go up. Your XRP and crypto will go up. You will make money. Watch for the power of the super chat. Normally it works. It's because I haven't got my little things on the screen. I've got little things I can't play for some stupid reason. I can't play them. Otherwise, it would have worked. It's only because, look at that. It's only because I haven't got my, my things on the screen. But there you go. It always works. There you go. See?
Ryan Hare donated $2 through a super chat. Hypnotized.
Told you. Works every time. We're waiting for Trump. Waiting for Trumpy boy to come on. The president, I shouldn't say that really, should I? That's a bit disrespectful, isn't it? You should say the president of the United States. I bet the honorary Scott Bessent doesn't. I bet he calls him Trumpy boy. I bet he does. I bet off camera, it's Trump boy. I bet you. He doesn't call him Mr. President off camera. It's Trumpy boy. And I bet he calls him Bessie. About that? Bessie. I bet that's what he calls him, right? He doesn't go the honorary gentleman. They don't do that. I'm telling you what, they just don't do that. Look, he's even got his hand on the president's chair. You see his hand on his chair like that? He's all cut. He's put his feet up on the table in a minute.
Paperloo69 donated $5 through a super chat. Face with spiral eyes emoji.
See?
Face with spiral eyes emoji.
That's right. That's right. But here comes the president. No, it doesn't. No, we're waving. We're waving to other people. Have you noticed that? Look, these people now are giving each other a clap, and then 5 minutes ago, they were backstage shaking each other hand. And now they, look, oh, let me get, welcome. Lovely to see you. Didn't we see each other 2 minutes ago? It's a bit, yeah. I literally was talking to you behind the curtain. Why are we shaking hands? Why are we all going, congratulations, great to see you, mate. I was literally, and we all stood up. I was literally talking to you behind the curtain 2 minutes ago. It's all a bit of nonsense, mate, really, if I'm honest. It's all a bit nonsense. I don't think you should do it. Right. What's going on? Their audio's gone weird. Come on, get on with it. Get on with it. They got bad sound. It's literally coming out of one side of the speaker. Woo-woo!
Chip donated $1.99 through a super chat. Woot woot.
Oh my God, he's playing the bloody Beach Boys. I can't play that. I get copyright. Oh my God, I can't play Surfing USA. Bum, 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 it gets around, yeah, ba, 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 it gets around, ba, ba. I can't play that, Donald Trump, you get me in trouble.
Revved Up Biker donated £2 through a super chat. Delayed like Trump. Did I wait long enough? Lol.
Round, 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 it gets around, yeah, get around, woo, woo, it gets around. Woo, it gets around. I can't play this, it's copyright, that's why I've got to ruin it. Doesn't need the girls I meet. I get around, round, round, round. I get around, I get around, round, 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 round. I get around. Yep, you saw me earlier down in Mark Cuban's house with all the dolly birds. I get around. Round, round, get around. Round, 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 get around. Yeah, yeah, get around. I get around. Woo! Bloody silly, innit? Why are we all standing up? I was talking to you. Hang on a minute. Hello there. How are you? I'm all right. Are you excited? This is the man. This is the man in grey, right? Talking to the man with the blue tie next to him. Are you excited? Yep. You know the president's coming on in a minute. Yep. Are you excited? Yep. We're talking about energy. I know. He said, but when he comes on, clap. Got to clap a lot. Why? I know what he's going to say. We were talking about it before the curtain. Oh, hang on, we go to the other side. He's smiling. He's happy. He knows what Donald Trump's going to say, see? He knows. He knows something. Of course he knows it. He was backstage talking about it 5 minutes ago. But they'll all be surprised in a minute. When Donald Trump comes out, they'll say, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the stage. Donald J. Trump. Hey, here we go. They're all acting surprised. They were there 5 minutes ago. Here he comes. I'll shut up now. I've tried to keep you entertained now for 3 hours waiting for this moment. Hey! I love it. I tell you what, America has good music. It's very rousing, isn't it? When the president comes on, da 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 da. Come on, Trump, make my stocks go up. Tell everybody to buy the S&P 500. That would be great. Here we go.
Well, good afternoon. Mr. President, welcome back to Pittsburgh. So glad to have you.
Hey!
A year ago, almost to the day.
Sorry about the rubbish sound. Hopefully it'll get better.
And I witnessed your strength and your courage on that day. And Dean and I are beyond grateful that you're here safely with us. And we are honored and thrilled to have you back in town. The town we're proud to call home. At such an historic time for our great Commonwealth and for our nation. In your first term,
I'll see if I can get better sound from the other feed. It's rubbish, okay? I'll try it on the other feed, see if they're broadcasting it as well. But the audio is... Here we go. No. It is what it is, I'm afraid. Their audio is rubbish. It is what it is. Sorry about that.
Your presence and those commitments showcase Pennsylvania's story to the world. And today's summit begins to deliver on the promises that you and I made to the working families of Pennsylvania by creating many thousands of new jobs. Mr. President, you and I campaign on an agenda to make America energy dominant, to secure our nation's AI leadership, to create jobs and opportunity for working families in Pennsylvania and across America. And your policies are working. You're making our country energy dominant once again. You're supporting workers at every level. You've embraced foreign investment and created good paying jobs right here in the United States of America. And you have been unwavering in your commitment to rebuilding America's industrial capacity and securing long-term AI leadership. Those policies are not only crucial to our economic well-being, to the people here in Pennsylvania, but to our national security. And this agenda has galvanized private capital. It's unleashing a new wave of industrial development and job creation across America and in Pennsylvania. And I just want to say I'm so thankful to you, but also to your incredible team, Secretary Lutnick, Secretary Bessent, Secretary Burke, Secretary Wright, David Sachs. We have had such incredible leadership and support from your team. Before we talk about those commitments here, and what it means for Pennsylvania workers, I know you want to say a few words. And so I'd like to say, ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce the 45th and the 47th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump. Thank you.
Sorry about the sound quality. It's their broadcast. It's all broadcasts. Whoever's running the sound hasn't got a clue. We're just getting ambient echo.
We do very well in this state, as you know, 3 times actually, and it's been a tremendous experience. I went to school here, to college here, and got to know it very well. And the people are the greatest people on earth, so it's a real honor to be here. And I have to say about David and Dina, they had the toughest race for us. I said, this is going to be a tough one. And every campaign stop that I made, we had lots of people, tens of thousands would be a small crowd. And I'd invite David, and he'd get up and do a fantastic fantastic job, and it all worked out. But he won a race that was really not doable. I think his opponent was here for a long time, and his father was there for about 50 years at least total. And those people are the people he beat him. So I just want to congratulate him. It's amazing. And he wouldn't have done it without Dina, that I can tell you. Anybody that knows Dina knows exactly what I'm saying. And you mentioned Butler, but what nobody really talks too much about because I didn't see the order, but I actually looked down to the right before that thing happened, and I said, oh, there's David McCormick. He's running for the Senate. David, come on up. And there was so many people, there was a little problem he had coming up because I said, look, just do it later. And then about a minute later, so, you would have come up, I don't know what the hell would have happened. It worked out better this way, right? I don't know if it would have been a rat, but I want to take full credit for that. I said, no, don't bother, we'll do it later. So if I didn't say that, who knows? But really great job. Exactly 1 year ago this week, David was at that rally in Pennsylvania. And 12 months later, look at what we have. We have a president. We have really, I mean, if you think about it, we had a country, and I just left the NATO leaders. I left the Middle East, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Qatar, as you know, here, so great, and UAE. These are three great leaders. And then we just made a deal with NATO where they pay for everything, and we give them the ammunition and the missiles, and we give them whatever they want. We're going to get that war stopped and so bad. But every leader said, no matter where, they all said the same thing to me, some of them separately, but in the same words, just about. He said, it's amazing. 1 year ago, you had a dead country. We were dead. We didn't think you could ever come back, and now today you have the hottest country anywhere in the world. It's true. So, we're back in Pittsburgh to announce the largest package of investments in the history of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and it's not even close. I don't imagine it's too close. I don't think second is too close. That's a big statement. This afternoon, 20 leading technology and energy companies are announcing more than $92 billion of investments in Pennsylvania. And if you want, we can probably get them up. Let's talk to them. But this is a really triumphant day for the people of the Commonwealth and for the United States of America. We're doing things that nobody ever thought possible. As of about a month and a half ago, when we came back from the Middle East, we came back with $5.1 trillion of investments from the three countries that I mentioned, and they're great people, great leaders of those countries. But we came back with many, many planes that they are going to build through Boeing. They came back with a package of goods that were, nobody's seen. I don't think anybody's seen. $5.1 trillion, and we are now at about 16, think of this, $16 trillion, and we're at a little bit less than 6 months, but really we're probably at 3 months because it took me a little time to get started, right? So in 3.5, 4 months, let's say, we have about $16 trillion. There's never been anything like that in history. You can go for years and they didn't have numbers like that. And if you look at the last administration, you had negative numbers. You didn't have positive numbers. You're going in the wrong direction. We are the hottest country, and we're going to keep it that way. Today's commitments are ensuring that the future is going to be designed, built, and made right here in Pennsylvania and right here in Pittsburgh, and I have to say right here in the United States of America. I want to thank, we have some great talent in the administration. I want to thank and say hello to a few people that are with us. Secretaries Scott Bessent, Howard Lutnick, Doug Burgum, Chris Wright. Chris Wright's very friendly with the people up here. Doug, I wanted Doug for energy. I didn't know about Chris. And Doug said, I have somebody that's much better than me. Right? And Doug never said that in his life. I said, this guy be very good, but what a team they are. You know, we have one controls the land and one controls the energy, but it was sort of intertwined. So we put them together, right? We never even discussed who's supposed to be the leader of the pack. But boy, it was one instruction: drill, baby, drill, right? And they are drilling. They are drilling. We have the EPA administrator, probably, I must say this, Doug, I hate to say it, Chris, Doug, all you guys, the most important man of the days today is Lee Zeldin. It's called environmental protection because he's going to be the one that gets you a permit. He's going to get you a permit for the largest electric producing plant in the world in about a week, would you say? Now, if you go nuclear, I promised him I'd give him 2 weeks. Okay? Nuclear will give him a little more time. But you know, the biggest problem we've had is it takes years and years to get permits. And he really is. He's a phenomenal guy. And, you know, his history, he's a great lawyer, great congressman, in a race that was, according to most, unwinnable, almost won for governor. He just missed it by a few points. And he's really fantastic. But he's...
Apologise for the sound. What you're hearing is the ambient sound of the room. The idiot who's running the sound system hasn't piped it through. That's why it sounds echoey. I can't do anything about this, I'm afraid.
Or I would really say 10 years before they voted.
You're hearing it as if you were in the hall, just sitting at the back.
It's crazy all over the country. But
The audio guy is rubbish.
And he really is going to be able to produce. And I'm looking at the numbers of China, where they're producing a lot of electric. Well, they only have one man they have to worry about. Our friend, right, President Xi, he can do that by himself. I don't know if I can. Do I have the right to overrule you? Maybe. I don't know. Probably I do, but I won't have to. But, so he has one man, and we have one man. The one man is sitting right there. We appreciate you doing an amazing job. They're building plants already. And they're building plants, and they have already their permits. And I have to brag just for a second, because when I first heard about AI, and it's not my thing, although my uncle was at MIT, one of the great professors, 51 years, whatever, the longest serving professor in the history of MIT, 3 degrees in nuclear, chemical, and math. That's a smart man. Kuczynski was one of his students. Do you know who Kuczynski was? There's very little difference between a madman and a genius. Kuczynski said, what kind of student was he, Uncle John, Dr. John Trump? He said, what kind of a student? And he said, seriously good. He said he'd go around correcting everybody, but it didn't work out too well for him. It didn't work out too well, but it's interesting in life. But I will say this, that we have the greatest brains, we have the greatest power, and we are going to have more electric. I said to some of the guys coming in, they wanted to hook up to the grid. I spoke to Mark, Jeff, and a lot of people. And they said, well, we want to know about the electric, because I was told we'll need from David. You're the first one that told me. That's why I hired him, because I said, he told me something I didn't know. He said, you need double the electric of what we have right now, and maybe even more than that. Remember that? And I said, what are you kidding? And that's double the electric that we have. Take everything we have and double it. And actually, the number, that was even lower. You need more than that. And to do that, you have to hook up to an old grid, in many cases broken, and certainly very much open to destruction from bombs and planes and from, frankly, storms. You see what happened, that horrible situation in Texas. And you'd be subject to that. And it's fragile, but it is old, and it can't have the capacity unless you totally rebuild it. That would take decades. And I said, well, why don't we do this? Why don't we, when you build your plant, wherever you may build it, you build your own electric plant. And nobody took it seriously. They sort of looked like, they can't really take that seriously, because they didn't believe it was happening. So the smartest people, some of them on stage right now, would say, huh. And then they say, well, how do we hook up to the grid? We want to hook up. They didn't believe what I was saying. And I said, no, I'm really serious. I'm going to let you build, right, Lee? I'm going to let you build with your plant. You're going to build, we'll make you like a public utility. You're going to build your own Con Edison in New York. You're going to build your own electric factory, and you're going to make your own electricity. So this way you can have a great plant, and what you'll do is if you have excess, you can sell it back into the grid. You'll even make money from the electric business because these guys do know how to make money. They'll end up doing things that will be shocking. And you're going to make your own plant. So when I looked at the numbers before, I saw a board outside, and it showed how much electricity China's making. Well, we just started. But we're going to actually end up doing more than them, and it's going to be done privately, and you're going to own your own electric plants, and they'll be powered by maybe nuclear, maybe gas, maybe coal. You know, we brought coal back in. They won't be powered by wind because it doesn't work. I hate to say it just doesn't work. It's rather intermittent. You don't want it. It causes a lot of problems. But we have every form of fuel that you want to use for your plant, and you'll build a plant, you'll build your electric, and this way you have no excuses, because I didn't want to be the one that said, listen, we're trying to build that grid in 10 years from now, and you wouldn't be able to open. You're going to build it with your own plants. And so people heard that. They couldn't believe it, and finally now they believe it, because we have a couple that are already started, and they're building their electric plants along with their separate plant. And in fact, some of them are building the electric plant inside of their main building. So it's really exciting to see. But I was very proud of that, actually. White House AI czar David Sachs. David, thank you very much. Great job. David interviewed me on his podcast about, what's that now, 2 years ago or something in San Francisco, and I said, this guy's very smart. If I pull this sucker off, I'm going to probably hire him in some form. I got to get him in. But you've been doing great. Thank you, David, very much. Director of the Office of Science and Technology Policy, Michael Pratsios. Michael, thank you. Thank you, Michael. Where's my... Thank you, Michael. Good job. You tell me you're doing great. Thank you very much. As well as State Senate President Pro Tem Kim Ward. Kim. Thank you, Kim. Good job. Kim's very happy right now. State Senate Majority Leader Joe Bittman. Joe, thank you. And State Senator Greg Rothman. Thank you very much. Thank you. I also want to recognize your great congressmen. These are friends, these are warriors. They just passed the great, big, beautiful set. Yeah, I had the word great. I like to say this. The really was really supposed to be great, big, beautiful. They call it the big, beautiful. I had great. They took the word great out. I was on a show called To Face the Nation or something like that. Ladies and gentlemen, To Face the Nation. And I said, I want a great, big, beautiful bill. And they named it that. And it really is. It was supposed to be 7 bills. Could have been 2 or 3, but it was supposed to be originally 7. I said, let's put them all together. And if you put them all together, there's going to be something for everybody. And that's what happened. And we got it passed. And Republicans said we didn't get 1 Democrat vote. Think of it. The biggest tax cut in history, and we didn't get a Democrat vote. And so many other things. No tax on tips. No tax on Social Security. No tax on overtime. But the biggest tax cut in the history of our country, you got that. Also, the biggest deduction, you know, you have a 10-year period. Last time we had a 1-year period, now you have a 10-year period. And that's what made the first one. We had the most successful economy in the history of our country during my first term. And we passed the bill, but that bill, honestly, as good as it was nothing compared to this one. And the biggest thing, and the biggest reason for the success was the deduction. And you're allowed to do it, and this time we're including structures, so you're able to deduct those big structures that you're building, so nobody thought that was even possible. But I want to introduce the people that did it. Dan Muser is here. Where's Dan? Dan Muser. Oh, they're in Washington working on our next bill. Good. They shouldn't be here. Now I don't have to mention their names yet. Although they want you on television, I guarantee you. Oh, that's right. They're working on our next one, which is coming for a vote, I think, on Friday. Wow, I'm impressed. But J.T., G.T. Thompson, Lloyd Smucker, John Joyce, Mike Kelly, Scott Perry, Rob Bresnahan, all terrific people, and Guy Reschenthaler. These are great people, the warriors. They fought with us. They voted with us. We only had 2 negative votes. I didn't invite those 2 guys. We had a guy named Rand Paul Jr. He's known as Rand Paul Jr. in the House. He always votes no. We had somebody else that did him a big favor, and I said, well, he's not going to serve. I don't think so-and-so is going to vote. I won't mention his name. And I said, oh, He's going to vote because I did him a very big favor, very personal favor. As big as you can get, having to do with death and life. But having to do, no, he's going to vote. Don't worry about it. Okay, sir, you tell me, but I don't think we're going to get his vote. Don't worry about it. I said, I know what I'm talking about. Don't worry about it. And sure as hell, he voted against us. And I said another one down. Another great move by Trump. Anyway, so much for favors. You know, it's welcome to the world of politics, right? Right, David? We know about that. But we're here today because we believe that America's destiny is to dominate every industry and be the first in every technology. And that includes being the world's #1 superpower in artificial intelligence. And we are way ahead of China, I have to say. We're way ahead of China. And the plants are starting up, the construction is starting up. And did you notice that 2 days ago they just announced that they had a budget surplus of $25 billion in this country?
Everything's selling off.
They never saw anything like that. They would say, when did that? That's been like decades. $25 billion, and that's peanuts compared to what it's. And it's good business practices. The tariffs are coming in by the hundreds of billions of dollars, and they're really at the infant stage right now. It's only on cars and steel, mostly. And the rest is starting to kick in. We just made a deal today, a big one with Indonesia, a great deal. They've opened up Indonesia fully. You know, Indonesia really has great copper, very powerful copper, but they have a lot of things, and we have full access to Indonesia. We'll soon be announcing probably, if we do, we do. If we don't, that's okay too. I don't mind, because I'm very happy with the letters that we send out that you'll be paying X%. I almost like it better if you want to know the truth. But Scott and Howard, they like to go the old-fashioned way. Let's work hard to make a deal. I don't know, there's something about pay us 35% of everything, and we're very happy. But I think India's going to open up, and a lot of countries are going to open up. And some that don't, they'll just be paying a very substantial tariff, but peanuts compared to what they should be paying. So we have some amazing things.
Markets are selling off at the moment.
Are racing to catch up to America, having to do with
Into the
AI,
bell.
and we're not going to let them do it. We have the great chips, we have the great everything, and we're going to be fighting them in a very friendly fashion. I have a great relationship with President Xi, and we smile at the back and forth, but we are leading. I heard somebody say before that we're going to try and catch China. We're not catching them, we're leading. And one of the advantages they have is they show the electric that they have it. They're opening up coal-fired plants all over the place. And we're entitled and allowed now to do that too. We took coal, it was taken out of the chain, and coal is actually a very powerful. I say you're not allowed to call it coal. You have to call it clean, beautiful coal. You're not allowed, John, to call it just coal, because people don't understand. We call it clean, beautiful coal. But China is, I think they're going to be very far behind. You mark my words, I think they're going to be very far, because we have a lot of places going up right now, and they're all going to be great. And they actually feed off each other. But remaining the world's leader in AI will require an enormous increase in the energy production, and that's taking place, and you're doing it yourself, and a massive build-out of physical infrastructure and the tremendous technology skill that Pennsylvania has, and you have tremendous skill in this state. Today, the Commonwealth is reclaiming its industrial heritage and taking its place at the forefront of the AI technological revolution. And as I said before, it's an expression I used all during the campaign, and screamed it out, "We'll drill, baby, drill." And people went crazy. We had big crowds, as you probably heard, biggest ever, biggest in history. The investments being announced this afternoon include more than $56 billion in new energy infrastructure and more than $36 billion in new data center projects. And a lot more than that are going to be announced in the coming weeks, not even months. I think we could say weeks, right, Howard? In the campaign, I promised that I would save the Homer City power plant 50 miles east of here that Joe Biden's Green New Scam forced to shut down. It's the Green New Scam, greatest.
If we carry on like this, I'll turn on margin and start buying some more. I get paid in 9 days. I'm happy to buy it. If we keep selling off.
I do believe that. Today, we're pleased to report that a $15 billion investment from Knighthead Capital Management. Who's here from Knighthead? Well, I'm very impressed with that. $15 million. That's a great location, too. Wow, that's very impressive. Thank you very much. That's a big number, huh? It's a big number yet.
It's not cheap enough yet for margin.
Relative to what it would be. That's a good job. But the Homer City site is being resurrected as the largest natural gas-fired power plant ever to be built in North America. Is that right? Huh? That's fantastic. As another example, Google will be investing billions and billions of dollars to revitalize two major hydropower facilities in Pennsylvania. Congratulations, hello to Sergey.
Selling off to buy back.
They've done a pretty good job, and they have their star right here, so congratulations. That's really fantastic. And under the last year of Biden, China added 11 times as much power generation capacity as did the United States. That's under Biden. That's not under Trump. That's under Sleepy Joe. Under the Trump administration, America is getting back in the game, and we're going to actually be doing more than they do, as I said. And on day one, I ended the Green New scam. I also ended Joe Biden's war on clean, beautiful Pennsylvania coal. Totally ended. Coal has equal, if not greater, status. It's a very powerful thing, coal. China is sort of interesting. China makes windmills, but how many wind farms do you see in China? I haven't seen any lately. It's sort of crazy. They build the windmills, sell them into our country, sell them all over the world, and they ruin their fields and ruin their valleys. And then you look at China. Where's your wind farm? Well, we have one. We're thinking about one. The whole thing is crazy. But they use coal, and they're building right now about 52 power plants, all of coal. I signed historic executive orders to expedite construction of brand new nuclear power plants, which is very hot. We've issued an order, as you probably know, 1 month ago, making it very easy and very safe to build nuclear power. And Westinghouse, I know, is represented here, and they're become a whole brand new Westinghouse. Congratulations. It's a great thing you're doing. We were hurt by some very incompetent people. I watched what was going on there in the form of regulators. They were really doing a number. Our regulators are the opposite. We'll be very safe, but we're fast and safe, and you're going to get a whole different group of people. But it's announcing plans to build 10 state-of-the-art nuclear reactors in the United States. That's great. Congratulations to Westinghouse. And to further accelerate investment in the industries of tomorrow, 2 weeks ago, we enacted the largest tax cuts in American history when I signed that one big, beautiful bill into law. We're adding to it a little bit, and we're refining it a little bit, all to the positive. And that's why the congressmen, I'll pretend I'm really angry at them, but I would actually be angry at them if they showed up late, right? I'd be much more, if they're here, I would not be happy. The bill allows 100% expensing on all new equipment, something that's never happened before. Factories, research, and as I said before, even structure. To further protect Pennsylvania industry, 2 months ago I came here to announce my approval of a historic investment deal with Nippon Steel of Japan, to keep U.S. Steel right here in Pittsburgh. We have a great woman here, Salina Zito. She's the writer. She writes on the Rust Belt and the Midwest, really, but the Rust Belt, anything having to do with rust and belt. Where's Salina? Is she around there someplace? Because I'm doing an interview with her in a little while. And I said, do me a favor, let me do the interview after this. This way we can be right on time. Where is Salina? Oh, she's great. You can't be angry at me now, Salina, because I'll be with you. I said, Salina, can we make it after? Otherwise, we're going to keep a lot of money waiting. These people have big money. When I saw the people here, I said, Salina, I'm sorry. I have to delay this. And also, Miss McAdams. Where's Miss McAdams? We're going to do one with her, too. And she's great, with Fox. And she's been fantastic. Stand up. Stand up. Young and smart and vibrant. You've done a great job. So I'll see you in a couple of minutes. That's great. We can't keep this kind of money waiting. These are truly the biggest investors in the world, including my friend John on my left. But these are the biggest investors in the world. I'm sorry, McAdams, and I'm sorry, Salina. That's the way it works. Very impressive. But Nippon Steel, and we got it, and we have all sorts of protections because of the fact that U.S. Steel was you people years ago. 80 years ago, it was the biggest company in the world, most powerful company in the world, and we were very strong. And Nippon's coming in; they're going to be investing $17 billion. They're going to build new plants all over the country using U.S. Steel, and we have the absolute control because we don't want to lose control of that one name. That one name is very important for to the history of this country, and I think Nippon's going to do a fantastic job. And, you know, in some cases, they could take it back to their country. I said to people, because a lot of people said, well, what do you think? Japanese companies coming in. I said, well, you know, when they spend $1 billion in a steel plant, they're not going to put it on a boat and take it away.
Looking at turning my margin on and buying this dip.
They are going to do a fantastic job, and they look forward to it, and they're so excited about it. They actually fought very, very hard to get that deal. And I think when you look at the countless jobs at the Mon Valley Works in western Pennsylvania, we have something that's going to be really incredible. And we did keep a golden share. You know what's the golden share? I do. I have the golden. Does everybody know what a golden share? A lot of these people from the Middle East, they don't have to worry about golden shares. But we have a golden share, but Nippon's going to do a fantastic job. With that historic announcement and the new commitments being made today, we're building a future where American workers will forge the steel, produce the energy, build the factories, and really run a country like, I believe, like this country has never been run before. I think we have a true golden age for America. We've been showing it, and it truly is the hottest country anywhere in the world. And I'm honored to be in Pennsylvania, and I'm honored to be in Pittsburgh, and you're going to see some real action here, so get ready. Lots of jobs, lots of success. Really a beautiful thing is, it's going to be beautiful to behold. So enjoy yourselves, and I look forward to hearing some of your geniuses speak. If that's okay, I'll stay around. All right? Okay.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you so much. Again, thank you for being here. And you coming has allowed us to have this incredible summit. You won't surprise you, this summit was Gina's idea. But what it's allowed us to do is catalyze the investment. It's allowed us to get a lot of attention on Pennsylvania's story, and it's allowed us to deliver on the promises you and I talked about, which is jobs for working families, really a great opportunity here in Pennsylvania. So it's the manifestation of your agenda. And we're going to talk today about those $90 billion of investment. You'll hear from Blackstone and QTS, CoreWeave, and others. They pledged $36 billion to build data centers. You also hear from companies that invested tens of billions in generating the power needed to run those data centers. We have great investments in natural gas production and pipelines, but also in nuclear. Brookfield's repowering of 2 hydro facilities with Google that you mentioned. The great Pittsburgh company Westinghouse will tell you how they're going to deliver on your call to strengthen America's nuclear power industrial base by placing
Margin is back on $224,000. $250,000 waiting to buy this. It's going down, not necessarily, so it's overselling.
Online. First Energy and Pennsylvania's PPL have collectively pledged $20 billion.
Promised you $1 million trade. It's coming. Not today. It's coming.
The data center renaissance right here in Pennsylvania, and to ensure that ratepayers don't foot the bill. And finally, you got technology companies like Google that are investing in bringing the benefits of AI to Main Street, and their AI Works for Pennsylvania initiative, which will offer AI training for 1 million small businesses. The great thing about today is these are not empty promises. These are tangible, real commitments, and they're only the beginning. The distinguished leaders you have around the table here, from Larry Fink to Darren Woods, from Toby Rice to Bruce Flatt, to great global investors like my good friend Chow Kit from Singapore, Alduna Mubarak from the United Arab Emirates. They've traveled long distances to witness firsthand this historic moment and to see firsthand what's happening in Pennsylvania. And these investments are a testament to Pennsylvania's unique resources. Unbelievable natural gas reserves, abundant fresh water, a massive installed base of nuclear power, incredible tech universities like CMU, our host today, thank you for them. Amazing skilled trade engineers represented by Pennsylvania's own Rob Ayer and Brandon Bishop here of the National Building Trades. But none of this would have happened. None of this would have happened without your unwavering commitment to unleashing American energy dominance and standing up for workers in Pennsylvania and across the nation. They're going to see those workers' tangible job opportunities here today. These projects will create tens of thousands of construction jobs and thousands of well-paying direct and indirect jobs supporting these projects, supporting these industries. It's going to make a big difference in Pennsylvania communities. So, Mr. President, this is the beginning of an economic renaissance for Pennsylvania and a huge step forward. And I want to thank you for making it possible and for being here in the Steel City. So let me give you one more hand. Thank you. So with that, before we do, Mr. President, I'm going to call on a handful of the people here and let them tell you a little bit about what they're thinking and why they're investing. I'll start with, to your left, John Gray, President and COO of Blackstone. $25 billion in data center and energy infrastructure in Northeast PA.
Thank you, Dave. I want to start by thanking President
Just calculating
Trump
how much I'm going to buy
for
on margin.
of American leadership in AI innovation and for prioritizing the physical investment required in digital and energy infrastructure to make this AI revolution possible. We believe this new technology can lead to a manufacturing renaissance in the United States. Generating electrons will spur economic activity and employment growth right here in Pennsylvania. That also leads me to thank Senator McCormick for hosting this terrific summit, and Dina's help, of course. So many important participants from around the globe have come here, including political leaders in Pennsylvania from both sides of the aisle, who all care about making this state in the U.S. successful in this vital area. By the way, I love the state too. I went to college like you here as well. I met my wife here, and it is a great place. I will say that at Blackstone we have enormous investments here, and we're very excited to announce that we're going to make a further $25 billion investment into Pennsylvania's digital and energy infrastructure. The investment should catalyze over the next 10-plus year a further $60 billion on top of that into the state. Pennsylvania, as you've heard, is uniquely situated as a strategic hub to power the nation's AI objectives. Abundant, low-cost energy, 20% of the country's natural gas production. And by co-locating data centers next to the natural gas, we eliminate the enormous costs and time delays with these projects, which makes us super bullish on this state. America's AI future obviously requires rapid acceleration of data center construction. Our company, QTS, is the largest independent data center developer and operator.
Just bought another 11,020 shares of the S&P on margin.
Pennsylvania. We're very excited about that. The co-CEO tag is over there. We're also excited to announce today a JV with Pennsylvania utility PPL.
It'll bounce after this finishes.
Generation facilities. These will ensure grid reliability and power Pennsylvania's digital infrastructure as well as homes and businesses across the Commonwealth. Net here, this continues our long-term partnership with Blackstone with Pennsylvania. We believe 6,000 plus jobs will be created or supported annually over the 10-year construction timeline. Over 3,000 permanent jobs will be created or supported by QTS and its customers. We have long-standing relationships with labor. We plan to continue those here in Pennsylvania, and we intend to commence construction on these projects by year-end 2028. Thank you for having us today, Senator McCormick. Thank you, President Trump, for your leadership. We are honored and excited to be investing in the future of Pennsylvania and the United States.
That's great, and I'm going to keep this moving because there's so many people here I want to call on. Brian Tierney, CEO of First Energy, a $9.3 billion investment across PA to expand power distribution and strengthen grid infrastructure. Brian.
Thank you, Senator McCormick, and thank you, President Trump, for your leadership, particularly on energy security and what it means to our economy. At First Energy Pennsylvania,
Sensei, do you have information on the crypto bill? If so, do you want to call in
2 million customers
and be on the show with me?
We are planning
I'm buying this dip, it's great.
investment between now and the end of your term in the distribution grid.
Very happy to buy this dip.
transmission grid to enable things like artificial intelligence development, shale gas development, and any other form of economic and technological development that there is.
This is going to bounce back.
We have partnered with the unions, the IBEW and the UWUA. We have a journeyman lineman hiring program, and we have an apprenticeship program that will create not just jobs, but long-term good-paying careers for the people of the Commonwealth. We're thrilled to be making this investment in the grid and infrastructure in the Commonwealth, and look forward to working with those around the table to make it happen in the years to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan. Dan Summer, you know, a Pittsburgh iconic name, Westinghouse, $6 billion. This ties directly to the executive order of your commitment to nuclear power. $6 billion investment to deliver 10 new large nuclear reactors by 2030, consistent with your executive order, and we're so excited about it here. Dan, take it away.
Senator McCormick, thank you. President Trump, you've led on nuclear energy in this country. You've reinvigorated our industry with the vision that you've set forth in your executive orders. Our industry is reinvigorated. We're ready to mobilize. Westinghouse today is the world's leader in nuclear technology. Over 50% of the reactors that operate in the world use Westinghouse technology, and today, we as a company service over 60% of the world's operating nuclear fleet, right here from our headquarters in the Pittsburgh region, actually Butler County, as well as sites around the country and around the world. What we're happy to share today is we've taken the call to action under your executive order to partner with companies across our industry to mobilize a plan to deliver 10 AP1000 reactors in the U.S. with construction to begin by 2030. This is not only critical to achieve your goals with respect to energy dominance and winning the AI race, but it's a driver of massive economic benefit across our country. When we deploy a fleet aligned to your vision, we'll drive $75 billion of economic value across the United States, with $6 billion of value here in Pennsylvania. It's also a jobs machine. Implementing your vision will create or sustain over 55,000 jobs across the country and over 15,000 jobs here.
There we go.
Alone.
Absolutely. There's no real bad news in my book.
And construction. And beyond that, we're happy to announce today a strategic collaboration with Google to leverage Google's expertise in AI and AI solutions, along with Westinghouse's AI technology and 75 years of OEM nuclear engineering and construction data to build an AI machine that helps us rethink how to do nuclear construction in this country and honor your commitment and your expectations for us to, when we deliver nuclear, we'll do it on budget and on cost. Mr. President, thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your vision. Westinghouse and our industry are ready to deliver.
You almost need the introduction from my good friend Ruth Barat. Ruth, thank you for being here. And Google is doing a number of things, partnering with Brookfield, which Bruce Flatt is here. Great partnership. We're lucky to have them both engaged in Pennsylvania. Bruce is also the majority owner of Westinghouse. Brookfield's the majority owner of Westinghouse. And also an incredible effort to train a million small businesses in AI. So Ruth, please tell us what you're doing in Pennsylvania. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you so much for your leadership, for your clear and urgent direction that our nation invests in AI.
Crypto bill failed to clear procedural vote in the House. Yeah, this is now confirmed. Crypto bill failed to clear procedural vote in House. That's why the market's going down. I'm going to buy this.
In Pittsburgh to announce that Google is investing more than $25 billion in data centers and AI.
I can now confirm it.
Across the states in this critical PJM region over the next 2 years. And to support the investment, we're investing in 3 additional ways and focused on them. First, Mr. President, to support your mandate for energy abundance, we're investing in hydro, as you referenced. It is a $3 billion, 20-year agreement with Brookfield Energy to modernize 2 hydropower facilities in Lancaster County. Second, we've already heard about the importance of the grid. The Department of Energy has estimated that there is up to 100 gigawatts of additional capacity in America's grid infrastructure if we collectively work to unlock it. So at Google, two things. We're applying advanced technology to ensure that we're most efficiently using power from the grid, and we're also working on ways that AI can help to identify and deploy capacity more efficiently. I think what's really exciting also is we're focused on jobs. There are two parts of the focus on jobs. One is really training to support the jobs to modernize the grid. There is an acute need for electrical workers in this country. It's estimated in the 100,000 plus. Last month, Google made a grant to the Electrical Training Alliance to equip more than 100,000 electrical workers with the skills that they need and train 30,000.
Overreaction on the markets. I'm going to buy this. Thank you very much.
To increase the projected pipeline of new electricians in Pennsylvania by 64%. Third, we think it is critical, as Senator McCormick said, to build a fair America, an America where everyone has the opportunity for jobs of the future. And to ensure that we can do that, today, starting in Pennsylvania, we're really proud to announce AI Works for America. And through partnerships with leading employers, universities, skilled trades, and manufacturers, we're going to help train American workers and students by teaching them essential AI skills. And as part of this, I'm very proud that Google will be offering free AI training to every small business in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. One final comment. We are proud that Pittsburgh is our home. It's been our home since 2006. Our first office was actually right here at Carnegie Mellon, and continuing the trend of this line right here, I also went to school in Pennsylvania, and we're very proud of it. So thank you again. Thank you for being here, and thank you for all your advice.
Totally agree, Revved Up Biker. Totally agree.
I want to call on just briefly Mike Inford. Mike, I want to take note of this for all you CEOs. Mike is the CEO of CoreWeave, which made a big announcement today, $6 billion investment in Pennsylvania, and his stock went way up. So all you CEOs, just take notice. Investing in Pennsylvania is good for your stock price. Mike, please tell us about this project. It's very, very exciting.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, Senator McCormick. And yes, you're correct. The market responded well to our announcement of investing $6 billion into a Lancaster, Pennsylvania data center. It's a data center that we will be able to host some of the most advanced, state-of-the-art computing infrastructure that the country needs in order to maintain its position as the leader in artificial intelligence. The data center will drive 600 jobs for across the trades as we construct the site, and then another 175 jobs of permanent employment. We're extremely excited about the role that this data center is going to play in our plan.
MSK donated £5 through a super chat. Better start buying them dips and deploying that margin, Uncle Martin, because I am on $450,000 already despite the dips today. LOL. Hashtag healthy competition.
I'm on it, mate. I'm already on it.
To deliver clean,
I'm already on it, mate.
reliable power, as well as
I've already bought.
for artificial intelligence at large. Thank you very much. We appreciate your support.
Over and over again, these incredible job creation, but we need workers to be able to fulfill these jobs. And I see my friend Barry in the audience, and we talked a lot about the need for construction workers. There he is. There's Barry. We have Brandon Bishop with us today from the National Building Trades. And, I was with a bunch of guys from the building trades a couple weeks ago, and they were saying, we don't want to do the apprenticeship program until we're sure about the work. And I said, double, triple, quadruple the programs, right? We got to have skilled workers who can meet the needs. We got a tsunami of opportunity coming to Pennsylvania. And so maybe you can take a minute, Brandon, on that. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, Senator McCormick. Mr. President, it's an honor to be here today representing North America's building trades unions and our 3 million members, especially the thousands of highly skilled workers across Pennsylvania who are ready to deliver on all of the historic investments being announced here today. All the projects discussed here today aren't just about energy and innovation They're about job creation. And all of us in the building trades stand ready to deliver. If you want the highest quality, most productive, long-term labor serving, partner with us from day one. Don't just build with us, stay with us and maintain it for decades. And when you partner with the building trades, you get results. Productivity is 14% higher. Projects cost 4% less on average. They're 40% less likely to face labor shortages, and labor turnover is cut by 2/3. We are the solution to the workforce challenge. Our members are sourced and trained through the largest private workforce development system in the country.
Hey, Donald.
Over 16,000
The bill just failed.
training centers, including many right here in the Commonwealth. of
Bloody
Pennsylvania.
annoying that, isn't it, mate?
These centers
Don't worry
train
about it. We'll sort it
hundreds
out.
of thousands of men and women through our gold standard registered apprenticeship programs. No taxpayer dollars required. And they don't just lead to jobs. They launch lifelong, middle-class careers with family-sustaining wages, health care, and retirement. So if you're investing in Pennsylvania, let's talk. Let's plan.
Doesn't worry
Let's
Mike
talk.
at all.
Because there's no workforce more prepared to build the future, and no investment more certain than when you build with us. That's what we do. We build, we maintain, and deliver, all by doing it the best way, safely, on time, on budget, and with the highest quality.
Thank you, Randy. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so I asked the president. He said I could take the opportunity. We got the 18 here in terms of the cabinet the president put together. So I'd like to do a lightning round and just call on a couple of cabinet members to comment on what's going on in terms of the incredible action and activity at the intersection of the AI revolution, the energy revolution. We got a great team here that's working together. So let me just work my way around the table. Mr. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessett, and then I'll turn to you, Howard, and then you, Chris, and then you, Doug. And Director Zeldin, I'm sorry to miss you before, but I'm so glad you're here. You're doing great things for our country. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator. I want to thank President Trump for his leadership. The President's laying the foundation for a golden age economy and comes just in time to begin America's 250th anniversary celebration. 3 industries will define the future: manufacturing, energy, and technology. Not coincidentally, Pennsylvania is at the forefront of all 3. For more than 2 centuries, the Commonwealth has been the keystone at the top of the American arch, and politically, economically, technology has played an indispensable role and will continue to do so under President Trump and Senator McCormick's leadership. The Rust Belt is no more. It's a thing of the past. The factories that industrialized America, won World War II, and built our modern infrastructure are firing up again, and new factories are coming online. Taking place along the blue-collar boom is the CapEx boom that we've heard about today, and this is just the beginning. This is the 3rd time I've had the privilege of being in the Iron City in less than a year. I was here President Trump's final day on the campaign trail at the auditorium at the Duquesne Arena, and I saw the steel workers there to support him. I was back 3 weeks ago when he announced the Nippon Steel deal at the U.S. Steel plant, and it's an honor to be here with all of you today and see this CapEx boom along with a workers boom.
All right, my good buddy, Secretary London.
Advanced manufacturing, technology lead. Our technology is the best in the world. President Trump is out to unleash that technology to make sure we win the AI race. But he knows that we need energy to drive it. And that's why he campaigned on drill, baby, drill, because we need energy. We need it across the nation, and we need it in Pennsylvania, which has got amazing natural gas resources. Incredible. And then we've got to turn that into advanced manufacturing. So those 3 buckets are where we're going. And President Trump is leading the charge on that. And we were very excited. 6
trillion.
I've now got a better feed, which I can bring to you.
So your workers, man, are they going to be busy? Secretary Wray, let me turn to you, and then Secretary Bergen. Is coming into America.
Yes,
so your workers,
McCormick,
man,
and thank you,
are they
President
going to be
Trump.
busy?
We're all here, and we're talking about $90 billion.
I've got a better feed now. Thank you.
Secretary Wray, let me turn to you, and then Secretary Bergen.
Yes, thank you, Senator McCormick, and thank you, President Trump. We are all here, and we're talking about $90 billion of investment in this state because of a dramatic pivot in the leadership of our country. President Trump, an East Coast real estate developer, understands in his gut energy more than anyone I've met. He knows energy is the infrastructure for everything we do. If you get energy wrong, nothing else matters. If you get energy right, the possibilities are just immense. And Pennsylvania, the oil and gas industry, global oil and gas industry, started a few dozen miles from here in Titusville, Pennsylvania. The shale gas revolution may have started in Texas, but it really flourished and hit its peak right here in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania today exports more energy to other states than any other state except for Texas. And it would export more, but it had blocks on building pipelines. Two great opportunities for Pennsylvania energy. One, and President Trump is hard at work at both of these, one is to get those pipelines built from Pennsylvania to New England so we can change the quality of life and opportunities. People in New England have a lower quality of life than they deserve for bad political decisions. That can be changed. And number two, the opposition to building pipelines out of Pennsylvania doesn't stop the production of gas in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania natural gas production could ramp up tremendously fast, and Pennsylvania could lead the world in AI and reshoring manufacturing.
Secretary Bergen, thank you.
Thank you, David. Dina, President Trump, it's such an honor to work for you. Your vision of energy dominance is the foundation of this golden age for America is coming true, and it's just common sense. You've called this the party of common sense, but it's when we talk about cutting taxes like never before, cutting regulations, speeding permitting, we're the hottest country in the world because of the policy changes that are drawing all that capital to come here. And now we combine this with the incredible natural resources that we have. You understand better than anyone that the balance sheet of America is the biggest balance sheet in the world, the natural resources that we have. And by unleashing energy, you know that that's what's lowered inflation. It's bringing prosperity at home, but it's also bringing peace abroad. You identified that there was a couple of threats to our country. One was Iran having a nuclear weapon. The other was losing the AI arms race to China. You took care of one of those a few weeks ago. You're helping to take care of the other one here. And I just want to say again that your understanding of what needs to be done, your understanding that we need more power, because a kilowatt of electricity today is worth more than it ever has been in human history, because we can take Pennsylvania natural resources like gas, turn it to electricity, turn it to intelligence, and that intelligence lifts every single industry, not just one industry, not the company that owns the data center. It lifts everybody that uses it. This is going to be the biggest change in human productivity in history, and the U.S. is going to lead thanks to your vision.
Thank you. Listen, I want to just close by saying what an extraordinary group of people here today. Thank you all for coming. There's just people you could talk for days just listening to the people around this table. So thank you for being here. Thank you for your commitment and investment in Pennsylvania. Thank you all you in the audience. The Pittsburgh Post-Gazette ran an article last week, and it said in the first line or two, not since the days of Andrew Carnegie has so much economic power been gathered in one room in Pittsburgh. And I really believe, Mr. President, based on you being here, we're going to look back on this day and say that this was a real seminal moment in the history of our Commonwealth, and maybe even in the history of our country, because not only of you being here, but all the policies that are leading us in this direction and the leadership you're showing. So I want to thank you on behalf of Dean and me. Thank you on behalf of Pittsburgh and Pennsylvania. We're grateful for your leadership, and thank you for being here today.
I think that could be the end.
Well, thank you very much. And I have to say that David said, could you just come in and make a quick statement and then you can leave right away? And I said, okay, good, I'll do it. But when I saw the people gathered, I said, I'm not leaving. I want to learn something, and I have learned something. This is the smartest group of talent probably that you've ever had in terms of energy and even finance ever had in one room. So it's an honor to be with you. I used to do what a lot of you guys did. I like this better, though. I don't care. And you're doing a fantastic job, but really it's an honor to be with you, and congratulations. You're going to have tremendous success all over the country, but you're going to have tremendous success in the Commonwealth. So good luck to everybody. And if I can help you, let me know. Thank you very much.
I think that's, yeah.
Great to be with you.
Let's wrap that up. Fantastic. Now, I apologize for the terrible audio. The sound engineer should be fired. It's not difficult to work out how to broadcast this stuff. I manage it every day. Yeah, really terrible audio. They were picking up the background noise, the ambient microphones, not the main system. So I apologize for that. It made it near impossible for me to be able to broadcast that to you. Hopefully you heard something. I managed to boost it a bit, but all I'm boosting is background noise. So we got our biggest video ever coming out now. This is for everybody who wants to know how to trade crypto and always win, never pay tax, never lose money, and always allocate and get more shares, get better prices, get more coins, lower levels, and all the rest of it. So I'm going to end this live stream now. I have turned margin back on. I've started to deploy margin because we've got an overreaction. I've just bought a little bit. You can see the buying power is 200 grand. I've got 99.999% available. I've just used a tiny little bit of what I can pay off immediately when I get paid in 6 days' time. But that was a bit of a gift. It was an overselling. The inflation today was okay. It wasn't great. Wasn't nothing brilliant, but it doesn't deserve to be down today. So to get that little discount today, I'm happy with that. That's a decent discount for no real reason. There's no macro conditions going on. There's nothing untoward going on. Things are generally okay. So for me, that was viable. That was worth it. I'll pay a close attention to what's going on. I'm talking to Sensei, and he's telling me, yes, Sensei will cover in the breakfast show. What's happened today with the crypto vote is hardly a big deal at all. Everyone's overreacting to it. It's not a big deal. Sensei is just telling me now in the chat. He will cover it in the morning. Not a major deal. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to get ready. I'm going to reset this now. Whoops-a-daisy. Don't want that. I'm going to reset this for the quarter to the hour. So 3:45. There, we just do that now. There it is in 5 minutes. And it will go through to there. Yes, yes, yes. Save that, save that. Okay, so I've got that all saved now. I can come out of there, And we're cooking on gas. So everything's lined up. Just started to buy more. We'll keep my eye on that. This could be a nice little late night reaction about 2 o'clock in the morning, because you know what's tomorrow. It's Bank of America earnings. And you know what happens at 3 o'clock in the morning on Bank of America earnings. If you followed my ex, you will know. If you want to know how much I'm buying, I'll be up late tonight. I could be up at 3 o'clock in the morning making some buys, some purchases. If you want to join me, here is my X. I will be posting it on X and Instagram when I'm buying. There's my X mainly. So follow me on X, and I will be letting you know what's going on with X, what's going on with these overnight trades. Now, tomorrow we've got the Bank of America earnings. It's going to be huge. I'm covering it for the purpose of XRP. It will be early. So join me on the channel 1 hour earlier. I'll talk to Sensei and Vaz after hours, and we'll discuss how we're doing all these earnings. And we've got a big announcement tomorrow that everyone's going to love. The market going down. Crypto took a little bit, but hardly anything. I'm really proud of XRP not doing much at all. Thank you, Leah. Very, very happy with that. Very, very happy with XRP. Very, very happy with Bitcoin and the overall portfolio taking a bit of a drop. So I've just nudged a little bit in there. Right. Good. Good. So now what we're going to do is send you over to this event. It goes live in 5 minutes. So I'm going to keep talking until we get there. This is the event. Starts in 5 minutes. I've got a poll running for you. I have asked people to vote after you've seen the video. I don't know why people don't listen. That's a bit frustrating because you don't know what I'm going to ask you. Look, I've said here, please vote when you have watched the whole video. Did this video help you to always win? And 16 people have voted and they don't even know what I'm going to say. So I don't know why people would do that when it tells you here what to do. There you go. I want to see what people think when they've watched the information, not just guess. Too many people guess. Too many people just guess and have no idea what they're doing. Anyway, this is going to start in 5 minutes. I hope you'll all join me. It's a live premiere, so it's the first time you've ever seen it. It's the first time this video has ever been aired. It's a live premiere with live Q&A, live chat. I'll be in the chat with you answering your questions. So that's about to go live right now. Do join me for that, and I will be able to answer your questions, and I will be in the chat seeing your reactions on this. How to always win with XRP and Bitcoin. I hope this is going to be a really useful experience. There are, let me just refresh it. There are, I think, 7 people already waiting. 13 likes. Please don't vote. You don't know what I'm going to say. I have no idea why you're voting. You've got no idea what I'm going to say. So there you go. Weird, isn't it? Weird. People do weird stuff. Thanks alive. Cheers. Thanks alive. Why do on? No idea what that means. I can say it for you, Martin. Stupid people. I just don't know. I'm explaining. People just guess. They guess. They don't know. They don't look. They don't read. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. People like doing a mole with a like and voting panels. I have no idea what the point is. It's pointless. Sounds awesome. Thank you very much indeed, Google Eyes. Do join me for the live premiere. I guarantee this works. I mean, this is what I do all the time. I'm doing it right now. So I've bought in on today's dip. I've used my cash. I've turned on a little bit of margin. Nothing. I'll pay it off in 5 days. No big deal whatsoever. Waiting for a big dip to buy more, but this isn't worth it. I've used a little bit because essentially it's an overreaction to Trump's speech. This is what happens. It's a very, very easy trade. But I won't be selling these. I'll just be paying this margin off in 5 days. It makes perfect sense to buy here. If it goes down lower, I'll buy more. And as it goes down more, like I explained in this video you're about to watch, using tax lots, as it trims back up, I will sell the ones at the highest level to keep the ones on the lower level. So the ones I bought this morning, thinking that was a discount, I will sell those as we pop up and keep the ones I bought on the lowest level. That way, I always acquiring more stock, always reducing my margin for what that's worth, and improving my position. So this is a great day. I love the red days. You always remember, I always say I love the red days. So that's it from me. Get ready to join me. Make sure that you tap the like button and share this out when this video comes up. I really hope that this is going to be my first 100,000 viewed video. I've had 130,000 viewed live stream. I've never had a 100,000 viewed video. I think this one can be it. I've had a 30,000 viewed video and a 35,000 viewed video, but never 100,000. I think this could be the 100,000 viewed video, and I hope so. That would be really great to know that this information has been seen by lots of people and hopefully benefit lots of people. Right, it starts in 60 seconds. The moment I end this stream, it'll take you there. So I'll give you the link once again. It's pinned to the top. Please do share it. Please put it on please do put it. There's the link in the chat. It's also pinned to the top. Please do share it on X. I would love everybody to see it. So share it out. Yep, it's all set. It's going to go there automatically. It's about to begin. Our numbers are going through the roof. We're going to be 100,000 now in about 2 to 3 weeks. 82,000 people watched in the last 48 hours. This is just nuts. I love it. So there we go. It's about to begin. When the countdown starts, it's a brand new live premiere, never seen video before, with live chat, live Q&A. I'll be in the chat talking with you. People are already joining me. Google Eyes is there. Tank's alive, waiting with open ears. You need to understand the whole of this concept. Watch it to the end, then vote. No idea why people are voting. 19 people have voted. They're saying, yes, this did help me win. I don't know how they know that. They've not watched it yet. Not really sure. I get that, but there you go. I don't know. I just assumed it was a good video. You know, I mean, I just assumed it would be good. I don't know. All right, here we go. Seconds away. Now, if you want to know my trades tonight, there's X. Has anybody followed me on X the last few minutes? You will know my trades tonight. Let's have a look. Yep. 13 more followers today in the last few minutes. These are new ones. There's got Corey Baker, Stephen Fennell, XRP, Snorlax, Chip, and Lee Severe. We might do another star of our show tomorrow. You never know. Absolutely awesome stuff. Thank you very much indeed. Please share it on your socials, and I will comment and support anyone who tags me in it. All right. I always reply to people who tag me, who want me to promote their stuff. I always do. As long as you're one of my members, I will. All right. It's starting now. Enjoy the premiere. I hope it helps you. You can apply the strategy to stocks, ETFs, whatever. I'll be doing it live throughout the night on X. So you'll know if we continue to dip, I'll be using this strategy. This is how I've gone from $5,000 to $250,000 and on to $1 million by the end of the decade. That's it from me. Thank you very much. Enjoy the premiere or watch it. You must watch it to the end. Don't just watch the first couple of minutes. I explain it. It takes a while for the whole thing to be explained and played out. And by the end, you'll understand the whole thing. That's it from me. Thank you very much indeed. And then it will take you on to a special live event at the end. That's it. Tomorrow morning, tune in live for the biggest announcement we've ever made, which will benefit everyone. And you want to watch this video because this might be your first. You'll find out tomorrow. Big, big, big thing coming. Enjoy the premiere. That's it from me. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye for now.